Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. It's me, AJ from BLWA Diecast, and I have two more cars that I'm pumped to open. I've been looking for these for almost a year now, so I'm super excited to open them. Okay, so the first car for today is the 1980 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am in red orange. See, we got the facts on the sides. It is one of 13,510 back when they still marked the numbers. Very basic back end. It is a Johnny Lightning release 1. It doesn't say, yeah, okay, well, yeah, version A release 1. And I've been looking for this car for so long because, well, I just love these Firebirds, but particularly I love the 1980 because of the squared off front end. I like this better than, the famous 1977 one. I just prefer the front end more. So let's get right into it. I've been waiting to open this one for so long. You'll have no idea. This is so exciting. All right. Let's get it right out. Get the camera there. All right. 1980 Trans Am. Got those beautiful rims. I really like those. Not necessarily as much as the snowflakes, but I really like it. Very detailed, very intricate. Got the T-top, of course. It does not come off. It's, molded with the rest of the windshield. But I really like that T-top effect. I think it's really cool. It's like no other car in my collection. Rolls good, surprisingly well, better than I thought it did. I like the rear end. See if I can get the camera to focus. It says Trans Am on the back. Let's see if we can see what the license plate says. Bluebird, I think it says. That's probably because of this. Ooh, because of the screaming chicken on the front. It is definitely a Bluebird. We got the Pontiac logo right there. Very good front end. A lot better than I kind of anticipated it to be. A lot of shaping going on there. I like it. Definitely screams 1970s, with the bumper and all that, the regulations. Let's see. We got Trans Am on the side. Got the little louver right there. The tires even say something. I'm not going to try to read that. Goodyear, I think. Got that rear spoiler with the Trans Am. Very beautiful, though. I just love this car, honestly. I love the shape. I love how it's sleek. It's just an all-around good car, and I've been looking for it for so long because I knew I would love to have one in my collection. So you got that really big air intake on the top there. I don't know if that air intake is quite to scale. It might be a little larger than 1/64th, at least the air vent. But hey, I'm not complaining. I think it looks good. It doesn't look like disproportionate. It just looks a little large. I think, is that either a screaming chicken or a Pontiac logo on the side there? I think it's a screaming chicken, but it is insanely small, which really, shows the detail that Round 2 puts in their diecast cars. It's just insane. Like, you grow up thinking Hot Wheels are so cool and all that, Matchbox, but then you get to like these, and it's just the detail is crazy. Let's see. I guess these tires are pretty thick and not too bad. Nothing that I find important on the bottom, besides some words that I can't read. Very nice. Ooh, crashed into my Ford over there. It's just a very good car. I love the narrow kind of design. Got the kind of sloping front end. The interior is black. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a black interior there. And without further ado, let's open the engine. Now, I don't know how good this engine is going to open. Sorry about my thumb there, guys. I smashed it working on my truck. I might smash it again trying to get this hood open. All right, I was able to find the smallest screwdriver known to man. And let's open this. I haven't opened it off camera yet, so this will be my first time seeing the engine. It will open, I promise. I got it to open a little bit. There we go. Let's lift that hood. Okay, it doesn't lift too high, but that's okay. First thing I noticed is it's very flat, and I like that. It's just like a straight piece of metal. I think it's kind of cool. Inside, we got that big intake. Some Looks like blue engine components, a lot of black. Again, not too crazy. I've noticed that Johnny Lightnings, typically their engines aren't as good quality as an Autoworld. But hey, I mean, it opens, and that's what makes me happy. I'll if I see a car that doesn't have an opening hood, even if it's casting I really like, I typically won't buy it just because these cars are like $8 a piece, and that's kind of expensive. So I want it to have an opening hood if I'm gonna spend that much money. So yes, looks very good. That clicks right back down. Although I may not be able to get it back open, but that's okay. I have my screwdriver here. Very good car though. I'm very pleased. I really like the detail. The Pontiac logo on the front is very well printed. There you go. All right, so the next car we have is the 1966 Chevrolet Suburban in gray and white two-tone. And you may be thinking, this is just an average car. Why do you think this is so cool? And that's exactly why I think it's so cool. So many diecast cars are like super high-spec muscle cars and supercars and just super luxurious Cadillacs and stuff. And I just want a normal car so I can, set all my normal cars out on my display and have, an average gas station day in 1970 or something, right? So I've been on a venture to gather more normal, per se, cars like this. And that's why I'm so excited. So let's get right into it. Here we have the facts. We have the number, one of 14,922. When Autoworld still numbered their things. That's how old this one is. This is, I believe, a 2021 release. It's release 5, version A. Let's see if there is a date. Yes. 2021 release 5. So this has been on the pegs for what? That's over 2 years, I'm sure. I mean, it's December 2023. So, yeah. So it's been a while, but I finally was able to pin one down. So let's crack it open. All right. Whew. This one is solid metal. This one is heavy. Let's see. It rolls okay. There's a little bit of wobble to it, if you can tell. But super excited. So back in the day, this would not have been an SUV, although it kind of is an SUV by modern standards. And obviously, the new Chevy Suburbans are SUVs. But this would have been classified as a station wagon. And you can also see, if you kind of cover up this back part, it looks just like a Chevy truck from 1966, like identical to like a fleet side Chevy truck. Basically, they just put that on the back, threw in some seats, and called it a day. Obviously, there's a little more than that, but that's basically what they did. You can even see where it kind of bumps up right there. It's very cool. And Autoworld doesn't really make any trucks from this era, so this is kind of the closest you got, and it's really cool. We got the barn doors, license plate that says Suburban, because what else? Very detailed interior. There's like a lot of seats in this thing. And if you notice, it's only a two-door. I don't think they offered a two-door Suburban, in other station wagons they did. I'm sorry. I don't think they offered a four-door Suburban in other station wagons. I believe they did, but not in this. And this front end is super, super detailed. It says Chevrolet across this white bar in front. Even got the little gaps right there. Has some turning lights, headlights. I mean, this is an insanely detailed casting. Like, I am surprised. Has a little front overhang right there. I mean, look at the rims. Look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but like, they're completely detailed. It even has like the little red in the middle. This is definitely, rims from a 66 Chevy Suburban. We got a little indicator right here of the engine size. I have no idea what it says. I'm gonna look at the packaging. Don't think it says. But anyway, I will let you know if I figure out what that says. But it's the engine displacement, which we will check out in a minute. I love how big these hoods are too. It's like this whole piece of metal just lifts up, and I think that's so cool. I'm looking forward to displaying this. See, it almost looks like, on modern SUVs they have like the I don't know what you call it, but it's like a little spoiler piece that kind of comes off the back, and it kind of has that, which is kind of cool because this is kind of like the first SUV. Not really, but in my heart it kind of is. Bottom is metal. Again, not much I can make out of there. Maybe you can see something interesting if you have more you know, if you know more about the bottom of these castings, because I'm sure there's useful information. Very good though. Rolls all right. And again, this is this is a heavy piece of metal. I mean, this weighs more than my Cadillac, which is absolutely ginormous. It's a lot shorter, but it definitely weighs more. I mean, this is just a hunk of metal. Like, don't throw this at anybody. It will hurt. So let's open that hood. That was easy. A lot easier than the Firebird. Let's see. Will it stay open? May not stay open. That's okay. I can throw my Lego under there. It looks like a silver engine. You can kind of see it. It's not super big. The hood kind of obstructs it because, again, it's a whole big piece. Very good, though. I can kind of see it looks silver with a black top piece. Very nice. A beautiful Suburban. And, you know, obviously, the Suburban would continue to be a super, super successful vehicle. It's actually the longest running nameplate in American history. It's been manufactured since 1935 with no brakes. It's very interesting if you look into it. Because, you know, at first it was the Suburban, Chevy Suburban Carryall or something, and eventually just evolved into what we know today. And it sells really well. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching another episode. I highly appreciate it. And one of my videos right now is at 4,000 views, and I want to see similar numbers for this one. So share it, like it, comment, subscribe, share it to all your friends, and I'll see y'all in another video. Bye. Merry Christmas.